Shows a lot of promise. And with the proper guidance... You're awfully quiet.
Thanks. I promise.
You don't have to prove anything else.
So you decided to... I don't have to prove anything to you.
Yeah, you...
Rhys, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army. And we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our tenets without question. I can't tell if you're bored.
Don't worry. I've spent time in the military.
Perfect. Then there's no need to give you a long lecture. So I'll get right to the point. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command. Honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. There's one last order of business I wanted to get out of the way. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of Knight. Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxson, but I wanted you to be the first to know.
Does...
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
He doesn't even know what that means, Haylen.
Ad Victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat is unacceptable, because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I've received orders that we're both to... However,
right.
I'll leave the choice up to you. Let me know when you're ready to mount.
Hey.
All right, out with it. What's your game?
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Of course I am. I've never seen it.
Takes your breath away. We call our ship the If she's here, Elder Max...
Gonna be a quick war with that thing on our side.
That's the plan. If history's proven... That being said...
Sure.
I've received orders that we're both... Follow me up to the roof of the police station.
Field Scribe Haylen, personal log entry 324A. I'm starting to wonder if joining the Brotherhood of Steel was a good choice. I originally signed up seeking protection and comradeship, but I'm worried that I've traded away a bit of my humanity in the process. The Brotherhood's message of hope for the future is idealistic and noble, but their methods leave a lot to be desired. The leadership seems especially misguided. Instead of diplomacy, they wield violent confrontation to exert control. Despite all that, I've been successfully avoiding the fighting by following the career path of a field scribe. I suppose only time will tell how long I can stand the sight of spilled blood over my own moral fiber.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals. The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. I wish everyone down there believed in our cause. But they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen ship's on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. Far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to Initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Kells.
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his...
I think I've already proven that you're wrong.
A Brotherhood soldier earns merit. I've read Paladin Danse. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great... The Brotherhood of Steel. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow it. Understood?
Absolute.
Good. That's all. Your orders are to proceed to the command.
Sure.
If you have any questions, ask me now.
What are my orders?
Your orders are to... Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Welcome aboard. Elder Mac...
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. and most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. We will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam! I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
If you cared about them, you'd leave them to their own devices.
Leaving them to their own devices is what reduced this metropolis to ruins in the first place. I'm a bit surprised that you don't realize that by now.
I hope this isn't another Brotherhood morals lecture.
Not at all. In fact, it's clear from Paladin Dance's report that you understand our core values. He feels you've become quite an asset to us, seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers. You couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I don't care about ranks.
Whether you like it or not, you're going to have to get used to it. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier. Make us proud.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on. Congratulations on the promotion, Knight. So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
Proctor Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just... what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing. Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing.
All right. Everything looks nominal.
Personal log entry 142.
Sure.
I can sum up living on the Prydwen in 4 words. I miss field assignments. Don't get me wrong, the research we're doing is exciting stuff, but life on this ship is a nightmare. I'm trapped in this metal tube 18 hours a day. I still can't decide who smells worse, the soldiers or the mole rats. And what passes for conversation among the grunts makes mutants seem scholarly. I'm gonna speak to Proctor Quinlan. Field scribes cannot have it this bad.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
There you are. How did it go with Elder?
Mm-hmm. He sounds pretty delusional to me. You don't actually buy him.
You shouldn't judge Maxon on his words alone. His actions prove his sincerity. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quick. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go.
I won't let you down, Danse. I promise.
Good. Now, in order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship, since I've been officially assigned to you as your...
Sounds good.
Outstanding.
You need some patching up. Go see Night Captain Kate. Ah, good. You're finally here.
I think you're confusing me with someone else. Maxon wanted me to meet the crew. Right.
Ah, yes. Under normal circumstances. However, unfortunately,
Maybe I...
That would be... As you patrol the Commonwealth, I'm authorized to pay. And if you wish to be... In any event.
Proctor Quinlan.
Please, finish your introductions by all means. But I do hope you'll consider assisting me.
Captain.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your...
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like your first question. As a child...
There wasn't that much radiation around.
Before the bombs, you were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second. Have you ever had, or...
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
No.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on it? That's an acceptable answer. Excellent. I see no reason to prevent you if you ever need medical...
Our vertibirds should give us the
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a Mirelurk. Got it.
There it is. Thanks, brother. I owe you.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about.
Sure. Sounds like you're disappointed.
Not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual... Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is... If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Prydwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see...
Sounds like you have...
Played. Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to...
Telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Come on. If we're going to be working as a team, we should get to know each other better.
I guess I can't argue with that. I was fighting with the Brotherhood in the Capital Wasteland. Worked at a staging area for the power armor troops. Our position was along a ridge line overlooking the battlefield. I'd say it was a 100-foot drop, give or take.
That's quite a drop.
The enemy had no way of getting to us up there. It was a perfect liftoff point for the vertibirds. To make a long story short, the ridge I was standing on took a hit from a nuke. Sheared most of the cliff right off, and caused the platform I was standing on to tumble over the side. If I hadn't been test piloting one of the power armor suits at the time, I would have died.
Your power armor helped you survive the fall?
Yeah, it took the brunt of the impact. But I don't know if I'd call it surviving. The suit was trashed after it landed, and I lost both of my legs. Haven't walked since. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all... Oh, and if you need any work done on it, now, if you'll excuse...
Joining our cause was the wisest decision of your life, brother.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked...
Looks uncomfortable.
It's not. Now, this is the Stoic powers that. If you need to stock up.
That's good.
I'm glad you're the.
Right.
When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own, the good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
I could use.
You need them. It just involves. And since I'm after you're done, in the meantime.
Victorian, brother. There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
Quinlan?
Ah, Knight. You have technical...
I found some technical documents for you.
These will prove interesting. I'll file them immediately. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical... Check every building...
Proctor Teagan.
What brings you to me today?
Set me up.
All of my weapons are mission.
Human-looking synths are the worst. They hide in plain sight.
Now that's what I call locked and loaded.
now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew. Are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells. Wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, the Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at...
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed, and ready to use it to carry our message to Fort... Dismissed.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
So, this radio station here, we don't really make any caps. And, there are, well, some people help me stay in the air. People like,
Target acquired. I'll try to keep him in your sight.
Alan's Basement. Providing top-of-the-line fashion to Diamond City for over 10 generations. Song about like in Diamond City, am I right?
Primary target down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down, and then hightail it back to the Prydwen for repairs.
Buckethead! Die!
Wish a Buckethead would show up. I'd rip his legs. Can't hide forever. Why do superhumans always fight?
I'm not gonna make this easy for you.
Do it! Scream! Scream for mercy! You see me, human? This is your chance! Pay for that! Aim their weak spot!
Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could be beneficial.
What's that? What? Who's there? Who's there?
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. This madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Don't apologize.
Thank you, brother. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart.
Right.
Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Smith, everybody. Ray Smith. Coming to you from, the Jewel Green.
You should head back to the Prydwen.
Green.
I'll take care of the shell.
The Great Green Jewel of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City Radio. Next, I was gonna play Ella Fitzgerald, I guess, because it's right here. It is. Okay, bye.
I prefer laser weapons myself.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our... I try to supply my signal grenades can call a vert. Simply throw one to the... Once you're aboard...
Thank you, Elder.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure an even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Anything you need, Elder. You just say the word.
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
systems all reporting back nominal.
If it was up to me, I'd take every feral, mutie, and synth and shoot them into space.
Going down. Going up. Roof access.
Take it easy, Mama. You okay?
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you are on our side.
The feeling's mutual, Preston.
You can never have too many friends. Listen, when we first met, you said you were glad to...
You're welcome.
Well, since you say that, maybe you'll come to Sanctuary with us. We could use your help getting settled there.
All right, Garvey. I'm in.
Oh, that's wonderful. But there's more to...
Please, tell...
You're a man out of time, out of hope. But all's not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
I knew it.
I can't see him. Not clearly. But I feel his life force. He's out. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking. The great green jewel.
Uh-huh. I've been to Diamonds.
Look, kid.
No. Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
Ah, shush, Preston. We're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the sight. And our new friend here, he's gonna need it too. Now let's get going. Sanctuary awaits.
All right, folks. Thanks to our friend here, it's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about. Sanctuary. It's not far.
She knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd? And now you want us to just head out on another wild goose chase based on no better plan than Mama Murphy saw it?
It can hardly turn out any worse than...
Everybody just take it easy. We're all in this together, right? So Marcy, you got a better idea of what we should do next? Anybody? Well then, Sanctuary it is. Let's just hope it lives up to its name.
Come on, June, it's time to go.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget the price we paid to get this far. Let's move out. I'll take point. Stay close, everyone.
We're right behind you, boss.
Ahem.
Hey, good to see you again. I was hoping you'd show up. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
Yeah. I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
What do you think I'm saying?
Well, that you're from before the war. The Great War. Like one of those old ghouls you sometimes run into. Is that true?
Yeah, sort of. I was born over 200 years ago. But I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
My son. Somebody took him away while I was still trapped. I've been looking for him.
Damn. I'm sorry. I hope you find him. Let me know if there's any way I can help. Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there, somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement? I don't think we were done. You need a minute? Take your time.
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Nothing I hate more than raider scumbags. If you run into me, put a few down for me. Yes?
hope you have no need of this steam pack, but just in case.
Charlie serves the drinks. I deal with the drunks.
You stepped through the gate. You got balls.
I got lips, ruby and sweet. I've got hips that can't be beat. I got eyes that are looking for love. I just need a man who's man enough. I got arms to hold you tight. I've got charms to keep you with me at night. I've got all that you could ever want. I just need a man who's man enough. Don't need another casual lover walking out the door in the morning light. I want a man who can stand on his own without looking for another lover every night. If you got style and you know how to please and a smile that makes me weak in the knees. If you're a guy who is gentle and tough, you might be the man who's man enough.
Thanks, sister.
Looking for another lover every night. If you got style and you know how to please and a smile that makes me weak in the knees. If you're a guy who is gentle and tough. You might be the man who's man enough. You might be the man who's man enough. Yeah.
I'm glad you managed to find Imogene. That girl needs looking after. Thank you.
Hey, Magnolia.
Hello again. Something I can do for you?
I wouldn't mind hearing a different song.
All right. I can try another tune for you.
Hey, you ever get that thing?
Train, train, woo-hoo. Train, train, woo-hoo. Train, train, woo-hoo. Round and round we go. You know you train to be a soldier at war. It was a game. But that was before we heard the bang bang. And then it started to change. We took the train to the bottom again. We heard boom, boom. It was a horrible sound. And in the gloom, we went underground. Now in the room, we're jamming the sounds. Go round and round and round. Can't go forward, can't go back. Such a Mondays, you better relax. Throw yourself a party wherever you're at. And dance your blues apart. Tomorrow you can start finding a way back to civilization. Stay, and have a good time. No need to pay. The pleasure is mine until the train is ready to climb again. Can't go forward, can't go back. Set your Mondays, you better relax. So throw yourself a party wherever you're at. Dance your blues apart. Tomorrow you can start finding your way back to civilization. So you can stay, and have a good time. No need to pay. The pleasure is mine until the train is ready to climb again. It's ready to climb again.
I'll be right back. Don't any of you go anywhere now.
Magnolia.
Something I can do for you, handsome?
I wouldn't mind hearing a different song.
A good musician, listen.
Hey.
What do
Over
you-
here.
I see you looking round
Watchmen
the
said that he
corner.
heard that Bobby's so-called vault job. It was
Come
all
on
set up.
inside.
Really?
And pull up a
Hancock
chair.
arranged the whole thing. Even had a mole in the workroom. It was the old ghoul.
To feel like a stranger.
Heard it from the watch.
'Cause we're all
Who said they heard
a little
it?
strange in here. Have you got a history that needs erasing? Did you come in just for the beer and cigarettes? A broken down dream you're tired of chasing. Ooh, well, just the girl to make you forget. So we're glad you dropped by. Come in, loosen up your tie. Have a drink or maybe just one more. searching for something to bring you comfort. Oh, well, I'm the one you're looking for. Is your motor running close to empty? Or are you running from yourself? We're thirsty for a brand new kind of pleasure. Or are you hungry to be somebody else? So sit down, your pretty face. You came to the right place. Oh, where every night it starts once more. I'm telling you, Fred, your search is at an end. 'Cause I'm the one you're looking for.
Hey.
You need something, yes?
Sweet
Hey.
Pip-Boy,
I am
brother.
happy to
you
help.
hold on to that.
Are things okay between you and me?
I enjoy our traveling together. It is very satisfying.
Are things okay between you and me?
It is so hard to wrap my head around what I feel about you. Before, there was only duty. Now, something more.
What, you need something to take the edge off? Fred Allen.
Your thoughts?
Hotel
I
Rexford.
wonder if the data I'm collecting will serve any purpose.
That was all.
As you say.
I'm glad you managed to find Imogene. That girl needs looking after.
What, you dry? Go to the third rail.
You'd build high walls, too, if you had neighbors like these. If I were gonna plan an ambush...
You just say the word.
Hello, sir.
Take a little chem break. Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
It's getting late. Maybe we should look for shelter.
My hat's off to Boston's architects.
Enjoyed that last number.
I doubt they expected so many of their works to survive the apocalypse. Careful, this is rough territory.
Here's a bit of
Hey.
news
Do
concerning
you
the
need something
vaults of
from
the
me?
Commonwealth.
Hey,
What shall we talk about?
May be familiar with Vault 81.
I think it's about time we called it quits.
All good things must end, I suppose.
Apparently they've suffered from some sort of
I gave up alcohol
outbreak
after
in
settling
there.
down here. Doctor
Yes,
said I
maybe
shot
it's a
my
good
liver.
thing they don't open the door much. But I shouldn't make jokes. It was evidently pretty serious. And of course, we can all empathize with what they're going through. I have seen reports of some fatalities, but my understanding is that things are now under control. So if you should happen to bump into someone from Vault 81, don't worry. They're probably not contagious. Travis Lonely Miles here, bringing you Warren Smith with Uranium Rock.
Who? You are so dead!
Disappearing, huh? Playing games with me, huh? There you are, bastard. Here! Oh, wasted! Who's there?
Terminal only. Sweet.
Don't think about it. Come on. Do what you had to do. Huh? No. Hey, don't you die on me. Shit. Lost him.
Straight. Cover me. Should've just run.
Bing Crosby, hell of a positive guy. Now, folks, I'm sure you've all seen or heard about the latest issue of Public Occurrences. Some bold claims by our intrepid reporter. Since possibly living among us, undetected? Very serious implications. Wouldn't you agree? The mayor's office has, of course, issued a statement denying the validity of the article, saying all is well in Diamond City. The mayor himself insists that the fears raised in the article are unfounded. Good to know, I guess. But between you and me, listeners, I'm gonna keep my eyes open just to be on the safe side. Well, never a dull moment here at Diamond City Radio. Up next, it's Wynoni Harris with Grandma Plays the Numbers.
coward!
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
You or me?
They're gonna have to pry this checkpoint from my cold, dead hands.
All quiet, General.
Hey.
This site belongs to the Minutemen.
Alert! I've just been notified of a kidnapping. Minutemen, please respond if you're in the area.
You've got to help. My sister's been kidnapped.
Who kidnapped her?
They said they'd be back for the ransom in a few days. If I don't pay up, they'll kill her. But I don't have that kind of money.
Don't worry.
We asked the Minutemen for help, but I didn't really think anyone would come. Just bring her back.
Mm-hmm.
This is Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 1 a.m. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Engaging hostile flight form. I'll wear your guts around my neck! What? Who's there? Someone there. That sound, what is it? It's spouting the brain. I got a treat for you. Out there, somewhere! Yes. Sweet. Nice.
Please, you gotta help me!
Don't worry. I'm here to rescue you.
Oh my god. Thank you. Let's go!
I'd like to trade some items.
Sure.
Let's trade.
Go ahead.
I don't know how to thank you for that rescue you pulled off.
Just remember that this is all thanks to the Minutemen.
We know. That's why we support the Minutemen. You can always count on us to help out down the road.